Gets me every time.
What is going on, Guardians? This is IB Gerbil, and today I wanted to show you guys my Saladin's Vigil. When this dropped for me in the Archon's Forge, I was super excited. And then I looked at the perks and realized I didn't get one range perk, so I was a little bummed out at first. I got Linear Capacitor, Accurized Ballistics, and Field Choke. I obviously chose Linear Capacitor. I mean, you get a slight boost to range and impact, so, you know, it's an obvious choice right there. I could choose between Perfect Balance and Brace Frame. I want the Brace Frame, give me just max stability, so when I'm in those close quarter engagements, I'll be able to just hold that gun nice and straight. I could choose between Snapshot and Enhanced Battery. I do not really think that Snapshot is something viable in this weapon. I tried it a few times, just didn't really work for me, so I chose Enhanced Battery, gives me a bigger magazine size. And then I have Unflinching or Eye of the Storm. I have not really messed around with Eye of the Storm yet. Unflinching seems to work really good, especially against pulse rifles and scout rifles, so I kind of just went with it. The gun really reminds me a lot of the Vacancy that the vendor was selling prior to Rise of Iron, that God roll that the vendor was selling. Really good, really good. I really enjoyed playing with it. I'd be interested to see what perks you guys got on it. So if you guys want to leave a comment below as to what you guys got, that'd be awesome. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So here's some live gameplay. First thing I just want to mention is that I love the reticle. It has the fixed reticle, and I was kind of worried at first. I wasn't sure what that reticle was going to look like, but it is really awesome looking, really aesthetically looks great. So I love the design of the gun too. It gives it kind of an old world feel. Right here you can see it just kind of reaches out and touches that guy and knocks him down. Coming up in this engagement right here, I'm going to use my vertical space to kind of elude this guy. I believe this guy was using the Vacancy too, so you know, obviously a quicker fire rate, same impact as this, but pairing it here with the Waltz pulse rifle. It's from the same archetype as like your Grasp Malik. High fire rate, lower impact. I do have Head Seeker and I believe Perfect Balance on this one, so really great to pair these two together. All in all, I picked this gun up and I just, you know, I didn't know. This is my first impression. This is the first game playing with it. And right here is when I kind of knew, wow, this thing's awesome. I mean, it just mapped that guy. Took a little bit of his health and then full pull on the trigger there and it just took him out. And it's the stability. This thing just does not move. That brace frame really helps out. Here's another engagement here where I don't land all my shots, but I get enough to get him down, and then I can slide in and just melee him, and that really speaks to the impact. It's one of those higher impact ones, so that's really nice about that gun as well. Is, you know, I didn't land all crits. I landed a couple body shots, and that was it. But I was able to slide in there with a full melee and eliminate the target. So in this video here, I'm using the Hopscotch Pilgrim as well. I had a drop. I believe it's got glass half full and some kind of stability perk, but I really it's too slow a firing weapon. It just can't really compete against some of the pulse rifles and scout rifles that are out there. But it was fun to use, but I don't think I'll be using it again anytime soon. You can see there I'm getting 30 crit without even having it leveled up, so it was pretty decent, but not that great. And then, you know, really just in this engagement, we came in about halfway into this game, so we were losing, and really just had to work together. There, I get mapped with an Ether Nova. Obviously, a higher fire rate, so there's really not much I can do with that one. That is the gun's one downfall, I think, is that it just has that lower fire rate. You can kind of make up for that by using your vertical space. And on a side note here, here's where I kind of just go on a little bit of a tear. I get 4 kills with my Stormcaller, and that's really just using my vertical space with this and being able to evade people, move around, and just kind of juke them out and stuff like that. Right there, I thought I had my pulse rifle out, but I definitely had my fusion rifle out, so that was kind of a derp moment. But and then here again, just to kind of speak to its impact, we're going to have a blade dancer come in here, and he's going to have pretty much most of his health, and I'm able to just take him right out. I know that he's got my teammates rushing. He takes out Moose, the guy I'm playing with, but I was able to just get everything on him, and then I get destroyed by the vacancy because it does have that higher fire rate. So just something you need to know if you do pick up this gun, that it doesn't have the fire rate like the vacancy, so you're gonna have to use, like I said, vertical space and hiding points. Here's a great 3-piece right here where I am able to just map 2 guys, and right there, just look at that range. I mean, able to just reach out and touch that guy. And like I said, it's the stability. The stability really helps out because you don't have to worry about those not hitting the opponent. It's like a laser beam when you fire this thing. So as long as you aim for mid body, it moves up just a tiny bit, but not much at all. So you're able to really land most of your hits. And here's kind of the end of the game. And like I said, we started this out about halfway through, me and a buddy of mine, Moose, and we were losing. And we were able to come back and win the game. So that was pretty cool. And really, first impressions of the gun, it's awesome. I played quite a few more rounds afterwards with it and really enjoyed it. So all in all, I'm pretty impressed with how this thing handles. It's a great gun. And I think if you get a chance to pick it up, I would definitely do it. I'd be really interested to see what other perks you guys got. I don't believe that there are any kind of charge rate perks that you can get with this gun. But if there is, I'd love to hear about them. Here's the end of the game here. I take out a Hammer of Soul with the max range on my Stormcaller, and we end up winning the game. So if you guys like this video, I'd appreciate it if you could slap a like on it, and if you found it informational or helpful in any way. And I appreciate you guys watching this video, and as always, have a good day.